Hello and welcome. As always, thanking you for tuning in. Today's conversation and table topic for review. It is what's my first impression on the Taurus G3C. We're going to go ahead and dive into it, take a quick look at the box and unboxing of this handgun. Now, this handgun is not mine. This handgun belongs to a dear friend of mine. Her name is Maria. Maria, it's new into the firearms world. So after a few months of me having a conversation with her, she decided to go ahead and pull the trigger. She's definitely in a budget, trying to keep things streamlined, uh, you know, as much as she can possibly afford right now. So here comes the box of the Taurus G3C. And something that caught my attention is that this handgun, it is actually produced and manufactured in Bainbridge, Georgia. So made here in the USA. Good. Maria, congrats on your new purchase. So once we open up this box, obviously, you're going to be getting right away your lifetime warranty registration card, which Maria, I already told you. I hope that you have already filled this out and done it. Okay. You do get your crappy lock, which no one uses. You get a coupon discount for a $10 savings on a Kydex holster. That's good. And you get your detailed manual instruction. Not bad at all. Well done. Now, you will also get a secondary magazine and your mag in the handgun. And as always, we are unloaded. My first purchase back in 2009, 2010, it was the Taurus PT709 Slim. My overall experience with that handgun was not the most pleasant. If you had a different overall experience with the PT709 Slim, please comment down below. Again, I probably got a bad one out of the bunch. Now, my first impression with this handgun on the G3C, it feels pretty pleasant on the hand. The stippling on the texture, sandpaper, not super aggressive, but it's aggressive, and you can definitely feel it for control that firearm. Your slide. This slide has an overall length from the muzzle all the way towards the rear of 6.3 inches, and as to height, we have a 5.1 inches. The weight of this handgun, while unloaded, we have 22 ounces. So not bad at all. Once again, your barrel length, we're talking about a 3.2 inches. And as to the sights, if you pay close attention, the rear sight is blacked out, but you have your front sight with that white dot on it. So feels good, and that's how I like it. Nothing special on the barrel construction. It is not an H&K, it is not a Walther, not a CZ or a Glock, but it's built pretty well. Now, before we keep on going into details, this handgun has a safety. I don't know if you can pay attention there. I'm not a big fan of safeties. And the other thing is that the safety is pretty close to the slide catch, slide release button right there. So you just have to pay attention to that. Yeah, you are not confusing that safety as your slide catch, slide release. And we'll talk in about a minute in regards to this safety. Let's talk about the trigger really quick. Striker fire, a lot of real estate on the trigger, by the way, as you can see. That is a big difference between the G2 or the previous generation. So travel, you hit that wall. As soon as you hit that wall, right there, 6 pounds, give and take. And as to the reset, audible and tactile, right there, and there's no more travel. You have that wall right there, and it goes off. Now, what's interesting in this handgun is that you have restriking capability. So if you had a light primer strike or a bad ammunition, let's call it that way, you can keep on going like in a double action and keep on restriking until that round goes bang. Obviously, if it doesn't go bang, tap rack. We know the deal. You have a Picatinny rail right here for a small light, probably a O light, the small one, or a TLR7A or TLR7 series. So what's your thought overall so far on the Taurus G3C? If you own one, please share down below what has been your experience. I'm pretty sure that she will be looking at this video and she's going to go through the comments. She ended up buying this handgun for a total, brand new, by the way, for a total of a 250 chicken wings. Let's put it that way, since I can't bring the dollar amount. Overall, the takedown for the handgun for field stripping and maintaining is just standard, like your Glock 19, nothing outside of the world. You have a dual spring system right here within the guy rod. So yeah, I mean, overall, so far so good. Now the magazines, they do fly when you press that magazine release right there, the magazine button to the mag drop freely. They do fly. That's a plus. There are 12 plus 1 in 9 millimeters, by the way. Let's talk about the safety for a minute. Engaging the safety feels positive. You can definitely feel it. Now, if you engage this safety, you cannot move that slide. You have to make sure the safety, it is not engaged in order for you to move the slide. So, if you are the kind of individual that you like to carry your handgun without a round in the chamber and you have that safety engaged, and in the moment of stress that you have to drop this handgun and you're thinking about racking that slide and that safety's on, you're done right there. Okay, so if I were you and you carry this handgun without a round in the chamber, don't even look at this safety. And what do I mean by not looking at it? Just make sure that you don't engage it. Just leave it out of the picture. So far, the handgun feels great in the hands. We're gonna take it to the range and I will do a follow-up video as to how this handgun performed. By the way, right here in top of the barrel or the chambering area, you can see that little witness hole right there to witness if there's a brass or ammunition. So, ladies and gentlemen, thought on this handgun. Would you approve this purchase? Has this been a bad purchase? Do you own one? And if you do, what's been your experience? Again, I want to thank each one of you for your support, for stopping by, commenting on the video, share, like, and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and we shall see ourselves again in the next one. Bye-bye.